This is going to be a very, very short lesson on how do you get someone to stay and watch. How do you get, how do you make a video that gets 1 million views? Okay. That is going to be a quick little lesson for me. So let me share this little window here. Can you guys see this? Hold on. There we go. So this is a short little lesson on creating and framing a viral video. So the very first thing, and I wanted to share this because I think everyone in our team needs to know how to do this. Everyone in our team needs to understand what this is, how to do it, how to replicate it. And even if you can only do it at a basic level, you're going to be much further ahead than someone who can do it or who can't do it at all, okay? Which is mostly everybody. So the first thing that you have to be realizing is concepts are king. Framing is very important, and you need to be able to deliver the concept and stakes of a video within the first second. You know, if you're good, you can do it on the first frame of a video without even saying anything. But most viewers will allow 1 to 3 seconds of a video to play before they choose to swipe away. And if you even look at this with our videos with Gary, why the videos work is because all within a second, we can determine and show the audience like, hey, inflation is crazy, and I'm going to prove it to you by comparing this set of groceries back in 2001 with what it is now. That is like the overall concept that the video is able to portray. And so an example of this is even with Jenny Hoyos within the title and thumbnail. And this is really all this is just the first frame of the video, is we can already determine what this video is going to be about. It's going to be about someone trying to recreate a Taco Bell taco using $1. Like, I don't even need to hear what she has to say. I can just tell from a frame of the video, the first frame, what's going to happen. Can you do it within less than a second? And is it entertaining for a broad audience? Could anyone watch this? Could your granddad watch this? And could a 10-year-old watch this and be entertained? This is what we're talking about when we are talking about creating concepts that work and that can go viral. Because that's all a viral video is can it be consumed by everybody? And the way you get everybody to stay and watch is if it makes sense, which is the final page to my little thing, was like, well, how do you get people to stay and watch? So instead of thinking like, how do you get people to stay and watch? Like, how do you make them swipe away is actually another way to be thinking through this. And I feel like there's 3 things. One is confusion. Like, is it confusing? I think this is where a lot of our shorts, this is why podcast clips aren't as successful typically, because finding a clip, especially for a very niche topic such as dental marketing or finance or whatever, it can be difficult because most of the time the things that they talk about are confusing. It's just like confusing things. This is why things like cabin didn't work, why co-living doesn't work, or other things like that. It's like, because these are only relatable to a very select few people. You never want to make a video that is only, if you have like 100, let's just say you have 100 million people in the world watching shorts at a time, and you're making a video for dental, like it talks about dental marketing within the first millisecond of the video, there's probably like a 1% of the audience who might be interested, and that's still being generous. So 100,000 people being interested is still a lot, right? But I still don't even feel like it's that much. And so why would you ever try and just target 100,000 when you could try and target 100 million? This power of short form video is you can do the same amount of work and potentially reach 4 million, 10 million people than if you were to just like chalk it up to like, hey, I'm just going to make this clip and it reach 10 people, 100 people. You know what I mean? Same thing as like lack of clarity. When there's no clarity in what's going on, when there's no clarity and there's no unity or alignment with concept, stakes, and why I should even watch it, when there's all these things bubbling around that don't work together, people are going to swipe. People don't want to watch a video that doesn't make sense and that doesn't appeal to them. That's just the main factors of what keeps someone from staying, is like, does it appeal to them and is it entertaining and does it make sense? And the reason I put this third one, low likes, is because social proof works. Like when it gets to a point when there's like, I am way more likely to swipe away on a video that has 40 likes than 40,000 likes. Because if I see 40,000 likes or 1,000 comments or 800, even 50 comments, I start to think like, oh, maybe there's something to this. Let me give it a shot. So this is why this stuff happens exponentially, is because the social proof of getting over 1,000 likes can radically affect the performance of a video. If a video stays under 1,000 likes, you don't see that K number on the like, it can affect whether or not someone is going to trust the video is going to deliver on its promise. So these are the things I want you guys all to be thinking about. The editors, the account managers, account coordinators, quality assurance people, everyone who's on our team should be thinking through, is our content confusing? Is it lacking clarity? Is it able to deliver what the whole video is going to be about within the first 1 to 3 seconds? This is why hooks are so important, and hooks can be so necessary for the performance of a video. I know you guys know this, but I just want to hit home again how important it is to find good hooks that can capture an audience's attention, provide clarity, and entertain them. The rule of thumb that I like to think through, and I'll end with this, is I feel like the basic rule of thumb is this video entertaining for a 15-year-old? If a 15-year-old could watch this video and enjoy it and have something to say about it and even share it with someone else, that's going to be when you get viral video status. That's when you get 10 million views. That's when you get, however, I think on Gary's Instagram video for the shopping cart, he has more shares than likes. It is wild. Let's see, actually. I'm gonna go look it up. Instagram, the Gray Bird. Let's see. Yeah, so he has 68,000 likes. I don't think it shows shares on desktop, unfortunately. But earlier, I did notice he had almost the same amount of shares and likes, which is just absolutely stellar, absolutely crazy. So, do you guys have any questions, thoughts, or statements on any of that?
I don't think so. Now I just checked on his Instagram. It has like 75,000 shares.
Yeah. That's actually what I'm going to be talking about next week. I feel like it's the two hidden metrics that no one thinks about that makes a video go viral. And I'll give you a teaser. It's not likes, it's not comments, it's not even views. I think the two things that if you can do this, your video will go viral no matter what. Can you make it in a way that makes someone want to rewatch your video? So instead of trying to get 100,000 people to watch once, what if you just had 50,000 people watch twice? Or what if you had 25,000 people watch 4 times? Then your video is just most likely going to go viral with less work. If you do the work on the front end to make someone rewatch your video, this is why movies work. This is why The Sixth Sense works. Because you watch The Sixth Sense and at the very end, it flips it all on its head and you have to rewatch it again. And you're just like, and then you rewatch it with a whole new mind. So you're actually watching, you're not just watching one movie, you're watching two different movies because they play at the same time. It's like, this has been on my mind a lot. So rewatchability and then shares. Is this compelling enough to share with someone else? If so, your video is going to go viral because you're not just getting one view, you're getting one view times the amount of people in the group chat that they send it to, times the husband or wife or spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend that they're going to send it to. Shares and rewatchability are probably the most underrated and most important factors of a video. And if you can figure out how to make a video do that, easy money.